All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. All right, it's the brother Shai, part of Men of Valley, South Carolina, coming at you with a lesson. And this lesson is going to be about the current state of the world, especially here in America as of right now. Okay, we're experiencing a word that you see on the screen called insurrection. Okay, violent, and it reads a violent uprising against an authority or government. All right, and that is what's happening right now. Okay, these riots, okay, the protesting, the violent protesting, more overly, is a form of insurrection. Okay, that again is a violent uprising against an authority or government, and right now. Moreover, the Negroes who are the face of this insurrection, the face of this revolt, the face of these protestings, okay, are the front runners for it right now. Okay, now let's look at some similar words: rebellion, a revolt, uprising, mutiny, revolution, insurgency, rising, rioting, riot, sedition. Okay. Civil disobedience, unrest, anarchy, coup d'etat, Zachary, and push. Well, that's in other languages, but hey, man, civil disobedience, unrest, anarchy, sedition. Okay, and that's in the scriptures, man. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna go to one of these media websites known as World Star Hip Hop and show you, the current state that. The world is in, man, as displayed through the media. Now, media, it's like, World Star Hip Hop, okay, is a a form of media that's controlled by the government. It's for folly. It has nothing but fights and all type of debauchery and stuff on it. But as I'm about to show you really quickly, all right, it's filled with these violent protestings, instances of civil unrest and everything like that, which usually is a site that you go on to watch folly, twerking and all type of stuff, man. But it's filled with this insurrection, this civil disobedience and sedition. Okay, so really fast, I'm gonna just show you that. Then I'm gonna hop into a couple scriptures, which brothers already know where I'm gonna go to. All right, now let's see. See, messed up. Another black dude gets choked out while in handcuffs until he passes out police officers. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. He wasn't feeling it. Dude curses out multiple police officers for pulling up deep to stop one traffic car. You see this, man. Everywhere you see is civil unrest. Okay, civil disobedience. Okay, the purge in the Bronx, New York. Looters go crazy in the streets of Bronx when purge comes on. Okay, I mean, and you could just continue to go down. I don't want to go down too much, because like I said, it's a folly site. But that's the state of the world right now, man. Okay, sedition among men. So let's get that in the scriptures, and then I'm gonna just wrap it up. All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9. I'm gonna start at the top. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we're measuring the times diligently in itself, and we're seeing that we're on the cusp. We're on the verge of Yahweh Shai returning. Okay, and there's a couple more prophecies that have to unfold, prophecies that have to happen before Yahweh Shai makes his glorious return to put Israel back on top, okay, and to destroy all these kingdoms, okay, these countries that have their own sovereignty or whatnot, aka the Russia, China, Iran, okay, We're gonna the Lord is gonna take down all these kingdoms. That's those many crowns that he's gonna have upon his head, and he's gonna make Israel the prominent kingdom in the world again. Okay, so that's what we're waiting on. But things have to happen. Jacob's trouble has to happen, which we're in the middle of right now. Okay, race, which includes race wars, which includes sedition among men. Okay, this insurrection, which I just went into. Okay, World War III, and ultimately, to top everything off. All right, the implementation of the RFID microchip, which is going to be the apex of the new world order. All right. When thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen uproars, earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Okay, and that's what we're seeing right now. Uproars of the people of the world. People are looting, people are robbing. Okay, just because Esau has set up a situation where it was hard to see a so-called Negro man getting killed by a so-called white man, Esau. All right, he may be dead for real, he may not be, but either way, it was hard to watch. Okay, the situation still stands. It's hard to watch whether it was fake or it was real. But basically, he's inciting, and by that the top by he I mean Esau, Edom, the top level elites, starting with them, they're inciting these race wars, man. And you can tell by certain things that follow along with the program, with the plan. All right, you got bricks, piles of bricks, randomly just sitting in the streets. Okay, they're destroying their own police squad cars. All right, so basically they're just doing this just so they can be, justified for implementing martial law and detaining and putting the people in concentration camps or putting them to death. Okay, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and an end, the end is made and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. So, we're coming upon a time where Yahweh Shem Yahushua is finna visit this world, man. Okay, and sedition among men is part of it. All right, Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for their sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men. All right, and I just looked up that word insurrection. Okay, and sedition was a noun that went along with it, man. Okay, sedition. I'm having a brain fart right now, but yeah, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're not going to regard, their kings nor princes, aka the government. Okay, and the princes represent, the police officers. Okay, the National Guard. People that enforce the law. And the kings are the ones, the so-called government, okay, which put the law into motion. And you have the princes, aka the lower level enforcers that enforce it, okay, aka the police officers, like I just mentioned, the your military, all right, and stuff like that. And of course, the action shall stand in their power, and that's what we're going to right now, man. Okay. So verse 15 talked about race wars, which they're inciting race wars right now. It's going to be Esau versus Jacob. Okay, and then Jacob against, they're pitting right now. I've seen a couple articles of the so-called Latinos, okay, the northern tribe, standing up against the looters, which are which from the article were predominantly Negroes, saying that they're not going to allow the looting. Okay, so that can be race wars within itself. I seen one in Chicago where the GDs and the Latin Kings were fighting, man. And if you know anything, about gangs, the GDs are predominantly Negroes, okay, the Gangster Disciples, and the Latin Kings, okay, that's in the name itself, are mostly Latinos, man. So it's gonna be race wars, it's gonna be riots, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse in the times to come. All right. And a man shall desire to go into a city, all right, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. So it's gonna be total anarchy. All right. And anarchy was another word that was similar to insurrection. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, which is martial law, and that's what they're in. Well, that's what the goal is. By inciting these riots and everything like that. Okay. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So this is all gonna lead up to, martial law, Jacob's trouble. Okay. Famine of the word, famine of bread, and it's gonna lead right into Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, that in the height of Jacob's trouble, because it's gonna get worse out here, man. Like how I said, a time like never before. Right. So that's it. And give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Harokakudash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. All right. Until next time, Shalom.